Hey y'all, let's talk about orange and orange vitality. You cannot have enough orange in your house. I'm telling you, this is probably one of my favorite, most delightful, mood elevating, uplifting oils, and it's just so yummy. So I know you guys are all familiar with the orange fruit, right? I want you to think about when you zest an orange in baking or anything that you're cooking in the kitchen and that just unbelievably fragrant smell, that is exactly what is in these bottles. That is what the orange oil is. So unlike other essential oils, anything that comes from a citrus fruit is actually cold pressed. What that means is that Young Living, instead of putting it into a cooker and steam distilling with really hot steam to extract those oils, with the citrus oils, they're taking all of the rind off of the fruits. I mean, thousands and thousands of these things, and putting them under this really heavy clamp and just pressing so that all those oils come running out, just like when you're zesting, okay? And then they just literally collect that oil, pure as it is, and put it in the bottle. Now, you will see here I am showing you an orange oil and an orange vitality. Now, again, these oils are the exact same, so how you use them in your house is up to you, but understand that Young Living has geniusly come up with a way to not only comply with the Food and Drug Administration's labeling requirements, they changed the color. So you have this wonderful bright and citrusy orange oil, but then you have it in a white label so that you know from across the room when you are looking at it, hey, that oil is safe for ingestion. It takes all the guesswork out of whether or not an oil is safe to ingest, because there are some oils that are not good for taking internally. Well, with orange, you can either take it internally or you can use it for topical and aromatic. That's what the two different labels are for. Now, how you choose to use them in your own house is completely up to you, because remember, the oils are exactly the same in both bottles. But let's just talk about it real quick. So orange has been prized as the scent, the aroma of giving and receiving. I want you to think about, where do oranges come from? They come from these bright and sunny, wonderful, sunshiny places, right? And therefore, this is really true of plants. This is something I'm going to keep talking about, that when you look at a plant or the part of the plant and where it grows, you will find the attributes of that environment that comes through the oils. For example, citrus oils, lemon and lime and orange and tangerine, light and bright and citrusy and vibrant, because they come in these light and bright and super cheerful, sunshiny locations. They are mood elevating. They just bring out this incredible brightness in your spirit, and that is not a mistake. There's a reason that citrus oils are that way. Contrast that with, let's say, a vetiver or ginger. Those are deep, those are oils, those are roots that are grown deep down in the earth. They have this heavy, earthy, deep, they do a completely different thing. One of them is very energizing and mood elevating. The other one is just very calming and sedating, and they help keep you rooted and grounded. And again, different parts of the world, different parts of the plant. So that's just a really cool feature of essential oils for you to just pay attention to. So this is really great for the nervous system, for emotional balance. We talked about that energizing, light and bright feeling, and for immune system. We all know, we've all heard the stories of the sailors who didn't have enough vitamin C in their diet, and they all suffer from scurvy. So what was the solution to that? Hello, oranges, right? They would give them oranges to try to boost their vitamin C. So all kinds of vitamins and nutrients in oranges. Really, really great for immune system support. We've got to have that. So let's talk about some uses real quick for orange. Now, we'll start with topical aromatic, because that is really a little bit more obvious, but maybe not what you think. First of all, it smells amazing. So a lot of people love to just put a dab behind their ears or on their wrist to just have that incredible fragrance with them. Of course, you want to throw it in your diffuser as much as you can. It blends amazingly well with almost every other oil, whether you're talking about a floral scent, an earthy scent, whether you're talking frankincense, ylang-ylang, whether you're talking about clove and cinnamon. It goes really great with the spices. Orange goes with everything. It's a friend to all the oils. So if you are wondering about a diffuser recipe and you're not really sure, you won't go wrong throwing in some orange. 99.9% of the time. So diffusing that is really light and bright. Add a couple drops to your Thieves cleaner to mix up the scent. If you guys have the Thieves foaming hand soap, you know how incredible that smells. Well, there's orange in there. Put a drop of the orange oil onto your Thieves toothpaste. It acts very much as a brightening agent, so it will work as a brightening agent for your teeth. I know people who have applied it topically on location to dark spots, and it acts as a brightening agent. Now, don't do that before you go out in the sun, because citrus oils are photosensitive. photosensitive, right? We all know people who would put lemon juice in their hair, right, when they were in college or teenage years or whatever, in order to bleach their hair out. Okay, so it's going to work the same way on your skin or cause you to burn. So just know that it's not an oil you want to apply to your skin and then go out and sunbathe. Most of us are probably past sunbathing, but nevertheless, know that it's photosensitive. So all kinds of really great uses for orange topical aromatic. Now, when you come to the Vitality line, this is your kitchen oil. Use it in place of orange zest. How many times have you wanted to create something and, I don't have any oranges? Well, now you do. And as long as you keep the cap on there and you're not throwing your oils into like extreme heat environments or extreme light, these are gonna last you forever. Essential oils don't have an expiration date. So it really behooves you to have a Vitality line in your kitchen. And we're talking whether it's clove or cinnamon or oil or rosemary or orange or basil, right? All of there's a whole entire Vitality line, because when you don't have those herbs on hand, or maybe your dried herbs have gone bad or whatever, you always can have the essential oil. If you don't have an orange or a lime or a lemon, get yourself the Vitality oils, because you're basically going to replace drop for drop. So a teaspoon of zest would be a drop. Really great. Add it into cookies, add it into frosting, add it into brownies, anything. Add it to a salad dressing. Make a spritzer that you spray on pasta salads, or that you spray on your salads or on your fruit. Right? Just a couple of drops of oil, add it to some water and make a spray spritzer. There's so many uses for orange in the kitchen, especially if you love experimenting with food and you don't want to use up all your oranges. This is a really great way to go. We use it, we actually make homemade kefir, which is an incredible probiotic drink, and we love to second ferment. So we'll do a kefir ferment, and then we add a couple drops of essential oil, and then ferment it further, and it pulls all the flavor of the orange out and into the kefir. So you're not just drinking this totally neutral but sour kefir. Normally what we had done prior to having the Vitality line is we would cut an orange in half and just drop half of the orange into that kefir for the second ferment. Now, then you have to fish out that half of an orange and throw it away. You've now lost half of an orange that you didn't get to enjoy the fruit flavor of, and it has sucked all of the oils out of the peel. Well, now you can just add a drop of oil and then eat the orange. So we've really loved doing that in our house. So all kinds of uses for both of these oils. You can never have and what's a beautiful, beautiful part about the citrus oils, they're very inexpensive as far as essential oils go. So you get this broad spectrum of things that you can use it for. Not to mention, medicinally, it's really, really great for, obviously, aromatically really great for mood elevator, but it's also a really great digestive support oil. So you can add it to a carrier oil, rub it on your abdomen, add a couple drops to your water. Okay, awesome oils for digestive support. Orange is wonderful, and it's one that you just want to have in your house, have it on hand, love it, use it. It's the bomb.